get Coastly off that.
Hello and welcome to the STDX podcast. I said no one say a word, and then I unmute you guys, and Charles says something, and he says that I'm the one who can't follow directions. I'm the slow one. No.
Gotta call a spade by a spade, buddy. I was saying that like on that intro, like Coastly hasn't been on this fucking podcast in like I don't know months.
Yeah.
And I was like that,
his setup was like.
Yeah, his setup or something is like completely gonzo or I don't know.
Oh no.
He's yeah. So either way, for those of you that don't know Carlos, you're not missing anything. So
Shots fired.
Shout out to. He's not here to defend himself, so by all means, I get to talk shit as much as I want to.
That's
so
the rule, isn't it?
Those are the rules.
That is the rules. If you're not here, then and you can't defend yourself, then by all means, you're up for grabs.
Or if you are here and you're Alex and your name is Alex, then
that's right. That's
still
right.
Free game. It's open season.
It is. It's always. It's like we're hunting rabbits all the time, buddy.
Yeah, it's like
we're hunting rabbits. So, welcome to the next installment of the STDX podcast.
Yes.
As everybody knows here, we have Alex and Moxie Murray, the mainstays of the podcast.
Indeed.
And then once again, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors in Scuff Gaming, Arazi Chairs, and Logitech, Jerky XP, World Gaming, G2A, and Control Freaks. So thank you very much to our sponsors as well. Guys, for everybody that's here in the podcast, if you want to tweet out our stream, it's twitch.tv/set-to-destroy-x. We're probably going to be live for anywhere from an hour to 2 hours here tonight. We're going to see how it kind of goes because we're down a person right now. That's why you see the picture in the fourth column. But once again, we want to give it some giveaways here tonight. So if we can get some more viewers in here, I'll do a giveaway at 50, 100, and 150. So we'll do awesome giveaways here tonight. So tweet out the stream, bring in your friends, and hopefully we can get some giveaways here tonight.
You know,
so
I actually have a surprise for Charles tonight.
Ooh, I like surprises.
We always say our sponsors are the best. They're the best products. Be sure to use discount code STDX.
Correct. Yep.
And you know what? I always say that. I say that week in and week out. But this week, I actually have a sponsor product with me.
Ooh.
Oh,
I actually do have a Scuff controller.
Nice.
Very nice.
So when did you get that?
It was actually Noah's old Scuff.
Oh, Noah. Of course.
And...
Of course.
Like, why would I have thought anybody else? Obviously.
So what happened was he sold his Xbox One because he didn't like play Call of Duty anymore or anything. So he sold his Xbox One and was trying to sell this and sold it like 3 times on eBay, but it kept on going back because when he did play Call of Duty, he would rage a ton and just like he beat the crap out of this thing. Like the thumbsticks don't like sometimes they just don't work. Like you can't sprint like all the way forward. So like usually when you're playing Call of Duty, you push the thumbstick all the way up. You can't do that and sprint at the same time. You kind of have to like go like halfway up and hold down the button.
God,
so basically like instead of him like walking out to the trash and putting in the garbage, he was like, you know what? I've got a great idea. I'm gonna give it to my best friend and torture him for the next year that he's playing video games.
So
because it seems like the thing's beaten to hell.
Yeah, he really did beat the crap out of it. Like this isn't like some people might look at this and think, "Oh man, the Scuff product's broken. Oh man, they can't be that good." No, he beat the shit out of this controller.
Yeah. That just shows like they did take a hell of a beating though, because
it's like yeah, really they really do. It's like buying a flat screen TV, putting it outside in the rain, and being upset when it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So that's good that it's working there, bud.
Yeah, but Scuff actually does have a system where you can like send back a controller and fix it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I told him, you know, I was thinking about I was messing around with it. I didn't realize just how broken it was until I played with it for the first time, and I was like, all right, bud, if I send this back, it's mine now forever. Like this isn't a loan anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No taking backsies.
That's right. So we, you know, I haven't seen you guys in a while. which is kind of weird. Like when we were kind of doing like our pre-production here, and I saw Moxie Murray, and I was like, holy shit, I haven't seen you in so long. It's like my own child when I don't see my child for a couple days or a week. Like I always see that they've grown, and I'm like, oh my god, Mary, you've grown.
It's taller. Oh my god, amazing.
You've gotten taller. Alex shrinks. He doesn't get taller, he shrinks. So he's like the Benjamin Button of the group. It's he goes away for a month and like he reduces he reduces in size.
You know what? I'll take that as a compliment, though.
Yeah, that
you
is.
know,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to slim down a little
Yeah.
bit, so.
That's why he doesn't have any facial hair. That's why, you know, he's always like baby faced. He's growing down.
Listen.
He's getting younger.
I'm not Benjamin Button up in here, but like.
Poor Alex. But
I
no,
don't
I
feel
really
like
have.
it. I don't
I've
feel
been
like defending
seeing,
this today.
I know. You shouldn't. You should just take it. He's out.
Yeah.
So
But it has been a long time.
it has been a very long time. So you know, a lot's happened since the last time we spoke.
Yes.
I can't believe I can't even speak right now. But I wanted to obviously go over several things. So once again, has there been any like personal cool things that's happening in your life outside of like esports and gaming and everything in between? Has there been any significant events that have happened in the personal lives of Mary and Alex here, very like in the last month or so?
Well,
that
I
I'm-
have
that I'm
shit
unaware
to
of.
talk about.
Okay,
You are
let's-
aware of this, but
Yes,
I
fire
got
away.
back the day before, well, yesterday, really, from 2 weeks in Europe. So it was pretty fucking magical. 2 weeks, a week in Holland, and then a week in Germany, because my dad lives in Germany. He and my stepmom are opera singers in Düsseldorf.
Yep.
So we went.
That still blows
And-
my mind every
It
time. I hear
really
it.
does. Every time you say, yeah, my parents, what do your parents do? Oh, they're opera singers, yeah.
I can only imagine like sitting down at that dinner table and like them being like, "Pass the peas," and they're like, "That's like how do they always talk or some
You
shit?"
joke, but it happens.
Yeah, I can imagine. That'd be
Yeah,
fantastic.
and like another friend of mine who's like 29 now and was like my dad's protege, kind of like a student of his,
Yep.
who's also a pretty successful opera singer now. He was there with us the entire week too, staying at the house. And then another opera singer friend came over. So there's just a house full of like 4 opera singers. Yeah.
I feel
He's
like when you say successful opera singers in the 21st century, you're like, man, a whole 5 people showed up last time.
That's right. Could you imagine like bringing, like if you were dating someone and they weren't an opera singer, like does that person feel like Mary, like give your head a shake, like who are you really bringing home to this family right now? Right? Like if you're bringing someone in that's not like in that profession, is it weird?
Well, my dad has tried hooking me up with some opera singers.
Because like I would think of like if you're in like a gang in like Detroit or something and everybody's a fucking criminal, and then you bring in like for instance like Alex, you know, a little white innocent boy that walks into this huge party and everybody's like, you know, gangbangers and shit. Alex is like, hey, what's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Like I would assume that'd be fucking awkward.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm when you are raised by an opera singer, like I don't know, it's just opera singers are super fun people. Like the whole like community is really fun and
Yeah.
loud, and they're constantly singing no matter what they're talking about.
That sounds like fun.
And yeah, it's really fun. But I don't sing, so it's just, you know.
Yeah. So like talent skips a generation, I take it in your family.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. But it was pretty fucking great.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Like we started in Amsterdam.
Right.
Which
So
is nice.
okay, did you go to the red light district in
Yeah,
Amsterdam?
my hotel was like right
Nice.
in between. My hotel was like on the Dam Square, which is the square with the big
Of
statue.
course, yeah. Alex, earmuffs. You can't hear this shit.
Palace.
Yeah.
And
Earmuffs.
the palace across the street, and then you just walk like out the back of the hotel and walk like 1 block, and you're in the red light district.
Nice.
And it was fun.
So
It was
you're
fun.
like fucking. That's like home for you.
Yeah.
That's like,
Yeah,
don't worry,
actually,
guys. I got
she
my
says that
slut
she
paddle.
went-
I brought my sled paddle. I'm good.
She says that she
here.
went there for Gamescom, but actually she was there for another convention in
Yeah, that's
Amsterdam.
right.
That's why she was there for a couple days.
Gamescom was like the cover up.
Yeah.
It's true.
Telling the parents, yeah, we're here for Gamescom. No, you're not. Actually, you're here for the red light district. So that's cool. And then now, did you partake in any either red light district festivities? You don't have to tell us what. Did you partake in any? And second of all, did you partake in any illicit drugs to other countries?
Wow.
So
Last
tell us a little
time-
bit about your experience.
The last time I went, I got to do a lot more like fun stuff. Not drugs, but well, a little bit. But not like, not like yeah, not serious drugs. But last time I got to do a lot more because I had Jack with me this time. I have a service dog, right? And
so Jack's like eating up all the crumbs on the ground and shit
oh god.
at like internet cafes and stuff.
Oh, I don't want to.
Jack's like, I'm ready to go back to Amsterdam, guys.
Yeah, but it's true that the like full service sex workers, the like window girls loved him, so that was nice. But we didn't do as much like crazy shit. Like we went to the erotic museum, which is like the porn museum and crazy things
Really?
and
I
stuff
wonder
like
how I
that.
could have guessed that by the
Around.
title.
I know, right? And like did a bunch of stuff, but did not partake. Just
Yeah, we
wandered
understand,
around.
man.
There's so much to do. There's so much to do there.
Of course,
So.
of course.
Yeah, no drugs because I'm not really healthy enough to ruin my
Right,
brain like
right.
that.
Okay. Well,
Unfortunate.
that's unfortunate. Because like
I
if
know.
you're, and I mean unfortunate, like that would be like me going to Colorado and it's like being legal there, and like not having like a pot brownie. Like I don't do drugs, but like if I'm in that area, I may try it just to have like the experience of what's going on there.
Yeah, see, last time I went to Amsterdam, same thing, right?
Right.
But yeah, but this time, because of my heart condition, probably wasn't a good idea.
No,
but I
you-
still had tons of fun. It was crazy.
Yeah. We want to make sure that Moxie comes home
Yes.
and not in a box.
Yeah.
So that's cool. We're gonna touch base on the Gamescom here thing in a bit. So that's really cool. Now, how long were you away?
2 weeks altogether.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it was like a good vacation.
Oh yeah, it was solid.
Now, have you ever noticed that you need like, because like I'm a type of person that like, you know, sometimes like a vacation is not really a vacation; it's like a work vacation. Have you realized since being home that you need a vacation from your vacation?
Normally, I completely do, but going to Germany is like going home again. Like, it's very comfortable because that's where I was raised. So it doesn't feel like it's like not one of those vacations. I feel refreshed and motivated about life and stuff, which is pretty amazing.
Which is what a vacation should do. It should like rejuvenate you
Yeah,
to do whatever you're doing, right?
yeah, exactly.
Speaking on people not doing anything though, Alex, what have you been into the last couple weeks, buddy?
Aside from work, I got my wisdom teeth out
Nice. Okay.
since the last time we spoke, and
So were you like one of those people from like a wisdom teeth? Like, did you have any like weird experience or like someone videotaped your shit?
It was a chubby
there's-
chip.
Yeah,
I
just like
remember
cotton.
just like, yeah, really just cotton. And what I remember is I woke up, I was sitting in a chair and they told me that I'd walk to that chair like with some help. Like, that wasn't the room I fell asleep in. Like, I don't remember. I must have like fallen back asleep and just forgotten
So
all that.
you were like out. So they put you out.
yeah, they put me out
Okay.
completely.
See, like you, like I don't know what it is with like people that are younger nowadays. Like I got my wisdom teeth out, all 4 of them, and like they were like, yeah, just like take the pain. Like there was no like putting, there's like no putting motherfuckers out. Like 15, 20 years ago, guys. It was it was like you're taking the pain. So okay, so you're put under.
Yeah, so I was put under. I woke up and just like, I felt the whole time like leading up to this. The one thing I was worried about is like, I like to be lucid. I like to be in control of what comes out of my mouth.
Yeah.
And so I woke up and I was like, okay, this is a little weird, but I know what I'm thinking.
Right.
That thought, I remember that thought being in my head. And like my mom was sitting across from me and I talked.
She
I was
was.
trying
Did
to
she
like
hold your
talk.
hand? Did she hold your hand?
No, she didn't hold my
Aw.
hand.
No. I could see. I could see your mom coming in and just being, my baby boy. Is he okay? Is he coming home? My baby bird.
So, so I was sitting across from her, and I was like, she was like talking to me a little bit, and I tried talking back, and then there was one point I said something to her, and she didn't know what I said, and I just started laughing. And then she was like, "Why are you laughing?" Because I was like, in my head, I said, "I know you didn't know what I said," because I'm like, just like gauze in my mouth, cotton in my mouth, and just like not able to talk.
Yep.
And so I went home, and my dog, who's usually like when I'm sick, he's just like all over me and won't leave me alone because he's like, oh no, he's sick, I'm gonna make him
Aw.
better. Because you know how dogs are.
Right.
Especially Jack, probably. He's like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Definitely.
And so he wouldn't come near me. He would
Really?
not come near me. My mother said that it was probably because I smelled like blood. Because like my
But that's-
mouth, just like I bled a lot. I
Interesting.
bled like for like 6-7 hours afterwards.
Jesus.
And she said that I smelled like blood, and so like he would not come near me. I tried calling him.
Aw.
I was like, I can't do like a voice where like I don't press my Bear, come here. I don't know, but like I was like, Bear, come here, come on, bud. I was like slapping on the couch and stuff, trying to get him to come like just like lie down with me for a little bit, and
Right.
he was not having it. He sat there and just stared at me like, no,
Aw.
no.
Poor thing.
Yeah. I didn't fall asleep at all though. I was like once I was home, I was up the whole afternoon. Like I was pretty okay.
Mhm.
But-
So
Go ahead.
okay, so you got it done like on purpose, like that you weren't already in pain or something.
Oh no.
Like because
we
like
had this,
some people just get them removed to have them removed.
yeah, like
right?
we took an X-ray, and like my teeth were like, so you know how teeth are supposed to be. They're supposed to be like lined up like that. Like that.
Yeah.
They were coming in like this. Like
Oh.
so
Yeah.
they would have just ran right into my teeth. So we were just like, let's just get it over with before any of the pain starts. So, yeah, we just wanted to get that over with, especially in the summer, because they said like, oh, it'll probably start hurting sometime in the next spring. So I was like, you know what, I'd rather just get it out of the way now.
That's right.
Yeah, that's smart.
Right. Nice. Okay. And then so like that's like the highlight of your 4 weeks. Is getting your
Well,
wisdom
yeah, and
teeth out?
then like
That's
so
not
I got that
that's
out.
not really a highlight, bro.
No, that's not a highlight. But I mean, the rest is
Okay.
pretty boring, except for so I got that out on I don't even remember what day, but like 4 days later, I was going on vacation, like family vacation for a week. We went to a lake house, and we hung out. And did stuff there.
house.
Yeah.
We just hung out and did stuff there. And the car ride down, I was riding with my sister and my cousin. And I was in so much. I don't know why I didn't bring my drugs in the car with me. I don't know why I said.
That's like the
"Here."
one thing Moxie always makes sure to pack is
I
drugs.
brought 18 pill cases to Europe with me, one for every day.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I have to take so many meds,
Committed.
like 18.
That's crazy. Like if you're going through like security with that, they're like you have to have a prescription.
I
for
had
this
to have letters from my doctor.
It's
Like,
like you are
so-
here to like
Not
drug the
like-
pilots or some shit. Unbelievable.
Did you have to have like one for each prescription? One letter, or was it just one
no,
letter?
like a whole
Okay.
big letter that explains like that I'm sick and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
This girl's
Okay, 'cause
pretty
that
much
would be
dying. Just
funny
let
if
her
it was
have
like-
any pills she
It's
wants.
true.
That's
Yeah.
that's like the
Yeah.
like the TSA regulation. Like you just have a big stack. Like, all right, here you deal with it. I'm gonna sit down for half an hour. Okay,
Yeah.
this is why I got here early.
Mar-
I know
Mar-
my
Mary's
flight's
got-
not till 4.
That's right. She's got like drug balloons in her butt. It's crazy. She's like she's
I
a
call it my
mule.
pharmacy.
That's right. She's like taking narcotics over to Amsterdam and stuff. It's
So
like you could buy those here, right? Yeah. Hey, oh, by the way, if you're that sickly, like when you go through the airport, are you on a wheelchair?
Yeah. I
Oh
can't
my
stand
God.
long enough. My brain wigs out and my dystonia acts up if I try standing for any length of
Crazy.
time.
It's crazy.
I can walk fine, but I can't stand. So I have to be in a wheelchair for like security and stuff, which is nice because you go straight through. Like there's no waiting
Right.
in line. and
Yeah.
Shit.
hmm
That's right. And you have like Jack on your lap and shit.
Yeah, he loves wheelchair rides. Makes it super fun.
That dog is
Seems
spoiled,
like a
man.
lazy dog.
Yeah.
He is pretty damn spoiled.
I'm telling you, if you can trade your life with any animal, like dog's a pretty
Jack.
good one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
That
Well,
dog gets
specifically
everywhere.
Jack, but
He gets
yeah,
free trips to Europe.
Well,
Amazing.
dogs in North America. Let's be fair here. Like,
yeah, that's right.
Also, Germany, of any country I've ever been to, they treat their dogs so well.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, I didn't
It is
really think about it.
astonishing.
But they're probably,
in the
like, listening to,
Western
like-
culture, but like if I don't want to be a dog in Brazil, because you know that's whew,
True.
man.
True, true.
But if you're in Germany, like you're listening to like David Hasselhoff music, right? Which is fucking terrible.
Saga.
Yeah.
Yo,
it's-
yeah. No, I mean, they don't only listen to David
Well,
Hasselhoff,
I would
but
assume either that or
that
opera
and
singing.
opera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the dog wants to be fucking deaf by the end of the day. Okay, so yeah, so Alex, anything else that's gone on with you? But like when I ask this every time, but we're getting closer to that period. Do you know what we're gonna talk about?
I know what we're gonna talk about.
What are we talking about?
Renfest starts this
Yes,
Saturday.
buddy. Okay, so
This Saturday is the
it's
first
here.
weekend of the Renfest.
it's here, dude.
It's here.
It's here. Are you gotta be like chubbed for this?
I'm
shit.
so excited.
Yeah.
Did you get your
Kill?
Lederhosen?
kilts?
No, I'm gonna buy it there, cause I want to just like make sure that like all the sizes is right and everything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
Oh
then-
man, Fusion X Prime. He's like Gunther. He's saying Gunther in the chat. But yeah, man. So Rensen, that's awesome. Okay, so do you have an outfit?
Not yet.
Oh,
But I do have all the money saved up. All the money's in my bank account. I'm gonna go there. Probably the first week I'm not gonna buy one because I think my dad's not coming with me the first weekend. I think he has work stuff that he needs to do.
Yep.
And then, but the weekend after he's gonna come up with me, and I think that's when I'm gonna buy everything.
okay.
So I'm excited. I will keep Mary.
So is it this weekend or next weekend?
It's the coming up weekend.
So next weekend,
Yes.
right? Okay. So that's cool.
Saturday the 27th is the first day.
And then how long does it go to again?
The second to last weekend of October, I think.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
it's long.
Yeah.
It's just like getting
There's
shit faced every
19
week.
days in total. I'm gonna buy a season pass. I'm not gonna go every weekend because that would be way too difficult. But I will
Yeah.
go as much as I can.
And where is it again? Like what state?
Maryland.
That'll
Okay,
be fun.
whereabouts in Maryland?
So that's like Annapolis, Maryland.
Okay. Where's that close to for those people that aren't in the U.S.?
It's about if you know where Washington D.C. is, it's about
Yes.
hour and a half from there with
Okay.
traffic. So it's like
Okay.
in Nevada that would be like 20-minute drive. So
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So yeah, well, I don't know if I have an event or anything that's like near there.
oh, if you do, that would be
Um,
incredible.
Yeah, I would go in a heartbeat.
UMG
Yeah.
DC needs to be announced like last minute and
Yeah, I know. Well, UMG Orlando just got announced, so
Yeah, I saw that.
that's in October, which is shitty, but
Yeah.
you know what can you do when you live in a shoe? Well, that's cool, man. So that's getting started. So are you taking anybody to that, or is anybody going with you to that?
I've tried to
You know-
convince Noah to go with me. He's not having it.
See, that
my-
just proves to you that he's not a fucking friend, man. What a selfish son of a bitch.
if
Can't even support you in your passions.
yo,
Brutal.
what an asshole.
Yeah, he's an
uh,
asshole.
Yeah, what a fucking asshole. I really can't stand
Straight up.
that kid. I mean,
Yeah.
God.
Scuff.
Um, but
What about
Yeah.
your life, Charlie?
What's that?
Yeah,
Oh,
what's your life?
Yeah, but we've got tons of stuff that we can talk about here for 8:30. But yeah, nothing from a personal point of view. We're still trying to buy another property right now. The housing market is crazy in our hometown in Ontario. So we've been looking at houses constantly, and we just can't seem to find the right one. Business is going extremely well.
it's booming.
Kennedy and I and my girlfriend are doing tons of trips and like little things here and there, like going to the beach or going to Toronto or doing events,
Oh, nice.
which is cool because we just have a blast together, right? And she goes back to school in 2 weeks, so we're just kind of having fun and working and having fun. So that's life is good. I have
That's
zero
good.
complaints. Life is good.
Good.
Yeah. So
School
nothing on
is-
my end here.
School
Yeah,
is
kinda- yeah.
probably like my biggest fear right now. I do not want to go back to school. I don't
Yeah.
want to go back to high
What grade are
school.
you going into?
I'll be a senior in high school this year.
Oh.
Now, do you guys still do like hazing or initiation in school?
Did they do that when you were in school, Charles?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we like
The
so
dark
like
ages.
when we were like a senior
Oh.
and all like the freshmen came in, like we would like take them out, we would paint them or throw shit at them and do throwing eggs at them, have them do like
God.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
not
it's fun.
actual shit. Okay,
Savage.
I thought it was actual shit when you first said that. I was
No,
like,
no,
oh
no,
no.
no.
Oh god,
Well,
that's terrible.
I'm sure there's some people that did throw shit, but
Yeah.
I didn't. And then you just do like a whole bunch of other like activities and well, what some might consider fun, but some might consider it hazing. But yeah, you just go out and do a whole bunch of stuff.
You know, potato.
That's right.
Yeah. We didn't have
Yeah.
that in high school.
Yeah, no,
Nope.
we don't have that.
Frost is saying that I never got hazed. So our group never hazed us. There was kind of like an activity, but like our class hazed like the grade 9s coming in.
So you never
like,
got hazed, but you decided.
no, I
oh.
never. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna take part of the activity. So I was like we were in a high school of like 300 kids or so. Or maybe no, I could be wrong. No, 300. That was our public school. In our high school, I think we were 800 or 900. And so once again, like there wasn't too many of us that had vehicles, so I had a vehicle. So we would cart off like, I don't know, 10 or 12 kids in the back of my truck, and then we'd run them through like the car wash, and then go do a whole bunch of shit, and then the list goes on and on. But once again, this is years and years and years ago, right?
Yeah, bud.
Yeah.
We've since become civilized.
No, a lot of that stuff still happens, right?
True.
And yes, Vision. It was only like we were in a town of 47. I don't know if it was 47,000 or 4,700. I can't even remember. It's been so long since
Probably
I
not 47,000 if there's only 800 in the high school.
I don't know.
Well, maybe.
But there's a lot of different high schools like in the area that like a lot
Okay,
of
you might
that
just
were on
have
the
been small one.
outskirts. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, back in the 1950s. That's right. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break, and then we have lots to talk about here, guys. We're gonna talk about Gamescom, which is like the hugest gaming event expo thingamabob. Moxie's doing stuff,
My
and
shirt.
yeah, the shirt.
Gamescom shirt.
Yeah. So yeah, no, we're gonna talk about Gamescom. We're gonna talk about Set the Destroy X and their first place finish last night for 50K champions here at the Canadian Championships in Toronto. We're gonna talk about the champs qualifier and finals that we missed out on last map, and I don't know what Alex is bringing to the table, but I'm sure it's gonna be phenomenal.
Oh, set
Blood, the water.
your expectations low, Charles.
That's right. So guys, if you could tweet out the stream and once again shout us out, tag us in the tweet. Let's get people in here. Once again, I want to do a giveaway here tonight. I want to give back to you guys as well. So tweet us out. Hopefully we can get to 50 viewers here. I'd love to do a giveaway, 50 and 100 viewers, and even if we reach 150. But once again, get in some more people here, guys. Host us, follow us, connect with us, and we want to get back to you. So we're going to be back here in about a minute and a half, and we got more to talk about.
And welcome back to the STDX podcast, everyone. I hope you enjoyed those lovely commercials from all of our incredible sponsors. I really do love watching those commercials. They're beautiful, very well done. You be sure to use code STDX for all the discounts on the sponsored products. Oh, man, I love those guys. They're great. Every single one of them.
That's right. And, the last commercial there was for Cineplex and for World Gaming, and we got to start right off the top talking about what happened last night. So for those of you that live under a rock or follow us and just don't pay attention to what's going on, for the last almost 2 months now, we went out and we acquired a Uncharted 4 multiplayer team. So I'll give you kind of a point of reference here. So World Gaming is a partner of ours that we know and work with, and so they're based out of Ontario, Canada, and so it's worldgaming.com. And every 3 months they have like a huge event that is usually anywhere between $25, $50, and even $100,000 prize pool. So just this past quarter, they announced Uncharted 4 was their third major event. So like for right now, like they're doing Madden, they've got Injustice coming up, which are all like 10, 20K events. So definitely check out worldgaming.com. Check it out, guys, because there's amazing prize pools that's going on there. But they announced the Uncharted one several months ago, so we acquired a team in Canada, and it was phenomenal. So first of all, we qualified on online qualifiers. Then we had to play regionals, so we won at regionals. Then we had to play in another online qualifier to get into the top 8. Won that. Our team was undefeated going into the championships, which was last night. So there's 8 teams from all across Canada that had made it to the finals for $100,000. And, we had 2 teams going into it. Our first team got eliminated first round. And our second team, which was our better team, which was from Alberta, and they went in and they had won. They were undefeated throughout the entire tournament. They only lost 1 map, and they had won last night in the finals of the Canadian Championships, and were crowned the winners. So it was, but the craziest thing that happened last night was
I should have been playing the Rocky music through that explanation.
Oh, it was insane, dude. It was like dun, 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 dun. So the coolest thing, and I should show you a clip. I'm gonna go to our YouTube here, and I'm gonna post the clip.
That grenade.
Yeah. So okay, and hold on. I'm gonna set this up. So I'm gonna set this up for you because I know we have like a lot of
question because I really don't know anything about Uncharted 4 competitive.
If you guys are in the chat right now, you have got to fucking see this shit. And I'll give you, and I know we have a lot of COD guys and COD people in here. So click those links right now and watch this, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. So this is in the final game of the finals. Like whoever wins is winning $50,000. So it was a best of 5 series. And so you had to win 3 out of 5, obviously. And both teams were deadlocked 1-1, and there was already a tied map. So essentially, whoever won this map was going into a 2-1 lead going into the last map. So the other team, they could have won the next map and then tied 2-2, and then we would have added like a game of 5. Or if we won or tied, we would have won, which we ended up winning. So whoever won this map really had the major momentum going into the last map to ultimately win $50,000. So,
I
what had
have
happened
this
here?
pulled up on the screen on the podcast. So
that's right. So you
guys want to all 3 watch this together?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Is everyone at
maybe,
0-0?
Maybe blow it up a little bit.
All right.
I don't know if you're doing that.
Yep, I'm doing it right now, so it's pretty
worst host ever.
All right, so let's go
put it in
ahead
that whole there we go. Yeah, put it all in that bottom right corner.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna set this up. So right now you can see it's on our main player, which is the Anon Ali. So he's STDX Anon, and so you can even see like Set the Destroyer is tied 1-1 with Venom right underneath that red tab there. This is now the cool thing is, well, the shitty thing is like the teams had been camping each other, and it's the rounds are 7 minutes long.
Wow.
So yeah, it's really, really long, and the score is 0-0. That's because they've been camping each other for 6 minutes and 30 seconds already. So there's only like 30 seconds left in the round to see who's gonna win. So it's gonna be another tie game. So it would have been 1-1 going into the last map, and then whoever won that last map would have won. So as I said, whoever won this obviously had a big advantage. So here's the last 30 seconds of the map. Score is 0-0, tied 1-1 in the series. So play it, Alex.
All right. Is everyone at 0-0 in the chat, in the call?
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Indeed.
3, 2, 1, play.
So these teams are very staying out of their sights, staying out of their visual.
Is it playing?
Into the
Yeah, it's
sidelines, so to
playing.
speak. 28
Oh
seconds.
no, what happened? All right, there we
So to
go.
speak. 28 seconds.
Never mind. What the
You're
fuck?
going for the Hail Mary. Let's see if this.
All right.
God.
What are you doing, Alex?
I was having some problem with
You're
my
going for the
YouTube.
Hail Mary.
All right, so
Let's see if this hits. Double Hail Mary.
so if he gets
Oh wow!
camping
there is a KO!
for 6 minutes,
Ali with the clutch KO!
and so that one
What a
kill put them up
nade!
1
What a
zero.
nade!
Yeah, so
What a
just one.
nade!
That's unbelievable.
Unbelievable! How was he able to?
I don't-
find
can they
him?
hear the sound?
Now things are getting
They
intense.
can.
I know Ali's throwing out.
Yeah, I can't either.
Wow.
So hopefully, did you guys all see that?
That's fucking awesome.
Hopefully
It looks
this-
fun. It looks really fun because
You're like rolling around and
So Uncharted is like Gears of War. Gears of War is played in third person mode, so you can't. It's not like Call of Duty where it's like first person. So it was third person mode, just like Gears of War, and so once again, like here it is. It's tied 1-1, and you can't really just get like a kill by throwing one grenade. It always takes like, some bullet shots and then a grenade to kill someone out and get a point for it. So they had practiced throwing multiple and to give you the equivalent of how crazy those shots were. So those were literally across the map grenades. So for a lot of the Call of Duty players in here, that's like throwing a tomahawk or a knife at spawn and hitting someone almost in their spawn. That's how crazy
to
those
win the
shots-
game. To
To win the game with like 16 fucking seconds left.
Yeah, that's like in a game 5 S&D round 11 and in a one-on-one you throw a random tomahawk and it hits and you win.
Yeah.
That's what
So
that's
yeah,
like.
of course. But the crazy is not only because the first grenade hit, and then the second grenade hit. So that's how they got the 1 point to win the game 1-0, and obviously
God.
go into the last map. So and if you can hear, like, if you really focus in on like the background noise, I'm in like one of the VIP like seating because we're obviously there watching our team. We're filming the whole thing. The crowd and announcers erupt, man. Like if
that
you,
sounds
yeah,
awesome.
it was crazy. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Is there
Like,
going
I've
to be
traveled-
so I
Yeah.
saw that Blitz was there. Blitzman was there.
No,
is there gonna be...
Blitz was at another event.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Is there going to be
yeah.
some videos coming out?
Yeah,
Are
we
we
have-
going to get
we
to
have
see
a-
that?
that's right. We have a montage coming out in like
Alright,
a
cool.
day or so.
Oh, that's awesome.
I can't
But like
wait
if
to watch
you
that.
like their video on demand, like they had a lot of people watching the game, obviously because it's the championships. But when that hit happened, the Twitch feed was like going like this. It was fucking insane. Like on their channel, it was the craziest thing. And just to be a part of it was like amazing, right? Like I'm sitting beside like the VP of development over at World Gaming, the VP and one of the managers over at Cineplex, and they're just like their faces are like they had no idea like that was like no one was expecting. It was the craziest fucking thing. So it was just an amazing thing to be a part of. The team worked very, very hard, and obviously they won and deserved the money, and they did the right things. They worked hard and got rewarded for it. So it was a big night for us, and and I even have the $50K check.
Oh my god. They actually gave you the huge check.
Yeah, I've got the huge check. So it's gonna go. It's gonna
See
go
how
up
it went
in the
down?
game.
The players actually wanted
Yeah.
it, but Charles just grabbed it and ran.
Yeah, I was just like, fuck it, I'm out of here.
He didn't
So
realize
it's-
that, and he
it's
when he
gonna
went
go
to
up
the
on the
bank, he
wall.
didn't
right.
realize that wasn't like the real check that you take to the bank.
Right.
He
So
didn't get
so
it.
we're gonna put that up in the gamer house, and and it's just gonna be like it's one of those things, and like fucking confetti is like falling down. I'm like, yes, and I'm like going insane. So I even like took home some of the confetti so I could like frame it. Um, it's
That's
cool because
that's
like
awesome.
like like personally I've won several things. Like I've always been a very good sports player. I don't look it, but I am. And like so it's just like, and I've always like kept on to like those mementos, and like my daughter keeps all of her stuff, and it's just something like to be very proud of. And obviously this is something that like we've had winners and we've had like top 5s and top 10s, and we've had a lot of great games and a lot of great events. But this is like one that's just like incredibly, proud of, and something that we all worked very hard for, and something that we had a lot of fun doing. So it was a great event. And so like we had tons of like media coverage, and it really helps out the branding and the organization, and obviously solidifying ourselves further into Canada, and ultimately in what we're doing. And now we're on like the huge money list for organizations in esports across the world. So it's a huge accomplishment for not only the team but obviously our brand. So that was our big thing, and that's something that I really wanted to share with everybody. And a lot of people have been supporting us, and it's good to bring it home for them as well.
Does it are there going to be any other Uncharted 4 tournaments coming up?
I have no see, and that's like the one thing that was like probably the one negative, is because PlayStation works hand in hand with World Gaming, so they put on the event and everything like that too. So they kind of say like, all right, these are the games we really want to feature, and you have to understand like Uncharted 4 is a very popular game, but there's no real such marketplace for the competitive side.
Yeah.
So World Gaming pioneered really the entire
Esport.
multiplayer and esports side of it, because there wasn't a fucking market for it. Like MLG has a GB thing for it. UMG now has something for it, but it's when we were doing research to pick up a team, there was 10 teams all across the world, and we needed one that was specifically in Canada.
Yeah, it was. I remember we were actually in the podcast,
we
like right
were
after.
In the podcast.
Yeah, we were with the Jerky XP guys. We were sitting there talking about it right after the tournament was announced, like 2 days later or something.
And it was the next day that I signed the team.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And we had to create a team. So it just goes to show you, like, if you want something and you want to go out and do it and you want to do it right, then go out and fucking do it, because you can get rewarded for it. So it was just looking at opportunity, looking at people that worked hard, and obviously Ali was someone that we knew very well. He is now the only 2-time Canadian champion winner. He won for the Black Ops 1v1, and now he's won $50,000. So this kid's won $30,000 just playing games in the last 6 months.
That's awesome. Sweet.
Yeah, and so he's a good guy too. So, and I met like all of his families, all a bunch of sweethearts. They're fantastic. So it's just so now he's just like he's celebrating tonight. He was already I don't know if he's still in the Twitch chat, but he was already like celebrating tonight. I think he's going out and having a whole bunch of pops with the with the friends. So yeah, they're having a whole bunch of, and I mean pops. But yeah, so he's gonna he deserves it, right? Because he works hard and works his ass off. Like these guys, especially Ali, were sometimes playing anywhere between 8 to 14 hours a day.
Wow, that's
which is insane. Like
they earned that win.
Like I sometimes sleep 8 hours a day. Like, you know what I mean? Like these guys, like it's insane. So all my hat's off to them. And they worked their ass off and they deserved it. So that was like our huge news. Thank you very much. So Moxie, tell us about Gamescom, because I'm dying to hear about it.
Okay.
And I'm sure it's very interesting.
Gamescom. All right. So the press pass that you signed us up for, they lost our application.
Yeah, I don't know. And I filled it out twice too.
But it's okay, because I have a friend who works at GameCon, like for one of the gaming companies, and he hooked us up with like amazing tickets. So the day I went to Gamescom was the 17th, which is closed to the public. It's only for people in the industry. So it was just like rubbing shoulders, elbows, I don't know, whatever you rub, with like developers, just tons of games developers, businessmen. Like it was fun, like meeting those people, and it meant that it wasn't as crowded. It was crowded, but it wasn't as crowded. This event gets upwards of 300,000.
Yeah, it's the biggest.
That's like a
Like
way
I'm
many-
pretty sure it holds the
Like
title of
second
like the
biggest.
biggest. I'm pretty sure. I think it's the first.
I think Japan has one bigger.
I don't know, but
I don't
don't like two of them really count as one person because they're like always so small. Right.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Yeah. So we went the first day because it was less crowded. Because, yeah, I don't know. I can't walk. I can't stand that well. And when you're in big crowds where it's like
Right,
people
right.
packed together, I'd have to be in a wheelchair.
Right.
So we went on the day when like it was.
So
it
you
was
need like you need like a bike horn or something.
Yeah. Well,
Just like getting out of the way and shit.
yeah. It was so fun though. I played so many games. I got a ton of like beta keys and shit. I
Nice.
have it was great. I got these
Yeah,
little
show us your stuff. What'd you
I
get?
got like little pins
Show
from,
us all the
from
loot.
World of Warcraft Legion since
Nice.
it's coming out when we played WoW. We played Hearthstone. They had like a
Nice.
big setup and they got to play some of the new cards. I
Yep.
guess that haven't come out yet. So that was really fun. And it was like set up like two against two. So that was really fun. And then let's see. I got a shit ton of Black Desert Online stuff and ended up playing their game. Their setup was fucking amazing with like fog machines and giant ship and it was great. But
So what's that game about though?
Yeah.
that game is I think it's Korean. Don't get mad at me if it's wrong. But it's an MMO that
Okay.
there was a YouTube video going around that was really popular, like viral a few months ago perhaps, where
Okay.
it was showing their character creation because it's incredibly detailed. Like you can move each little strand of hair, you can like rearrange their bodies, and it's very lifelike.
Yep.
But without somehow they've managed to do it without going to Uncanny Valley, you know? So it's really impressive. And we played that, and I actually ended up buying it when we got back, and I've played like a ridiculous number of hours in the last 2 days. But and we played some game named a Russian game named Crossout. And I have codes for a lot of things, so I'm gonna be doing some giveaways on the stream tomorrow.
Yeah. So everybody that's in here,
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing quite a few giveaways because I have codes for like everything.
everything.
Everything. And this one is it's like a post-apocalyptic game. It kind of reminded me, there were tanks involved. It's Russian, by Gaijin Entertainment. I may be saying that wrong, but and the developers who made the game were like really friendly and nice, and I did a little interview with them, and it was just it's kind of like World of Tanks, but like with a lot of action and a lot more to it. Like that's the part that we played, which was like in tanks shooting each other and stuff.
Yep.
But there's a lot more to it. It's very, very cool looking.
That's cool.
And we played. Let's see. I played so much, so many different games. It was amazing. Oh, Lawbreakers! Everyone's been talking about Lawbreakers, so I got to play it, and that shit was really fun. It's a little bit like Overwatchy, kind of.
So like okay, so that's the biggest comparative.
Yeah, I'd say
is
so.
Overwatch?
Overwatch or
That's disappointing a little bit.
well, in the sense, it's Overwatchy in the sense that there's teams, like 2 teams, and then you
Right.
go and fight each other. That's kind of what I mean. But and like there's characters that you can be. But I enjoyed it quite a lot, actually. It was a lot of fun, and I suck at those games. Like those games in particular are not my thing. But I was.
Yeah, you're more like a blunt instrument kind of
Yeah.
get up in your face.
But I was.
Like
actually
you're the weirdest gamer I've ever met in my entire life for being a female. It's insane.
like to be up close
For-
and personal.
I know, and that's
Big
good.
fan.
That's good. For any of you that have not checked out Mary's stream, she's the weirdest streamer ever. But like so cool at the same time.
Very entertaining. The only
yeah,
streamer
so-
that I can sit down and
Oh,
watch.
thank you.
Yeah, Mary, can you link your stream in the chat?
I can. But yeah, so it was crazy.
So
Just
that's cool
fun,
though.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. There were a lot of like cosplayers. Oh God, why did I just post that? And then there were a lot of cosplayers, which was fun. The ladies loved Jack because he was the only dog there.
Of course, yeah, I know. If
You know,
if like Jerky
Oh, I'm
XP
going,
was there,
next time
like
you guys are going to a con, I'm going with you guys then. If all the
No,
cosplay chicks were
did-
all over
yeah,
Jack, I'm right next to you.
Oh Yep. I actually we bought a sling because we knew there was gonna be crowds. You could wear the sling with Jack in it. It's it's ridiculous.
Oh, like the babies.
Yeah, it's like a baby sling kind of thing.
Where his paws hanging out.
That's fantastic. That's like Zach Galifianakis from a movie. I forget what movie he was in doing that.
Yeah,
The
But,
Hangover.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
The Hangover. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was
I
a
don't
good
know.
one.
I don't know
That's-
what part that was, but
That's fantastic. That's so cool.
It's
Um,
amazing. An amazing
So,
dish.
so Alex, if that teaches you anything, like you can get anything if you just have a dog with you. Like you can pick up chicks. Like you should go to the Ren Sen with like a dog and just say it's like your emotional comfort dog. And I'm telling you, dude, like you're good to go. Like the dog creates doors opening for you.
yeah.
True.
And I don't know if
Dogs are
that was a
great. Dogs are the
euphemism,
best.
but
Yeah, my dog would he would freak out because of all the people,
Alex,
bro.
Yeah, Jack handled it really well, and I ended up buying him because I have one of these alpacas that I got at a different Gamescom, and everyone has these right at cons.
Sure.
And-
Yeah. Who
Yeah.
doesn't have one of those?
Who doesn't have one of these?
so what is that?
It's like a stuffed alpaca, right? And they're popular at cons because they're imported from Japan, and I got
Alpacas or stuffies?
these in particular. They
The
have different
alpacas?
colors and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
If you go to
So
a con, watch.
Do you know why they're important?
They're just really fucking cute. They have little blush spots and everything. But Jack really wants mine, and he's wanted mine for the last year. He stares at it on the shelf and whines, and I won't give it to him. So I bought him his very own alpaca that he has humped for
Nice.
hours now.
And you're touching it?
I'm touching it, but
Right.
yeah, I'll wash my hands later.
Well,
But
good for him though.
yeah, so that's his reward.
Finally
for
getting
being
some action.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
well behaved with the crowds and stuff.
So yeah, he does not need a vacation from the vacation. It seems.
Oh, he loves the alpaca.
That's right. He's
He met his
al-
one true love.
it's like alpaca. Yeah, he's having a good time. And yeah, so what was your biggest takeaway from the event? Like if you had to pick one moment, what was the best moment?
Oh, it's hard to say. It was kind of the atmosphere because it's so huge. It's all these different giant buildings that are just gigantic, and all the setups that the big companies like Ubisoft and all the companies, they had gigantic wall-sized screens and fog machines and gigantic robots and it was just so elaborate, and all the companies go all out. So it was just so cool to be part of that. And I mean, the indie gamers were there, and it was amazing seeing what they did. I didn't get to see as many as I wanted to because I got pretty tired. Yeah, I got pretty
Lines
tired.
and pretty tired,
Lines
I guess.
too.
Yeah.
I wanted to play Civ 6 and I didn't get to, and that was sad. But that's okay.
So, and then what would you say would be the best part, or what's the best game that you played?
Oh man, I'm gonna go with Black Desert Online. I mean, it was so good. I bought it.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's so good. It has
Yeah,
everything
obviously it's gonna be good
that
if
I
you bought
wish
it.
WoW had. It really does.
And is that the biggest comparable? Was World of Warcraft?
They're pretty different, but I mean, they're both MMOs. I haven't played enough MMOs to have anything else to compare it to be honest.
MMOs are
And-
too grindy for me. I'm just not about that life. I just
Yeah.
That's
usually
what stopped me from playing Destiny. I was having a good time with it, but then it was all right, now you need to spend 12 hours running around Mars collecting whatever.
Fuck that.
To collect
Yeah.
200 of these, who cares? And no, I'm
Yeah.
good.
I haven't been doing grinding in this game, but I'm also, kind of at the beginning. So, I mean, maybe it'll get grindier
That's how
later.
Pokemon Go
But
feels
so
for me
far,
right now.
it's so good. I have so much shit too. Oh, this one has the thing and just so much stuff. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, tomorrow all the giveaways on the stream, all the codes giveaways. I'm
On
giving them all away.
one stream or multiple?
I might just do them all tomorrow, just for fun. Because
Well, you guys
I
heard
have
it here.
alpha keys for lawbreakers, all kinds of things.
Tons
yeah.
of stuff. So if you guys want a whole bunch of free shit tomorrow for games that are not even out yet, you're gonna want to hook up with Moxie Mary in her stream. And Moxie, if you can link it again.
Yeah, what time are you gonna be streaming?
Uh-huh.
Probably.
It'd probably be a great idea if I knew that, but it's probably going to be like early afternoon. So
And maybe put on your Twitter there as well so people can connect
yeah,
with you.
I'm going to put my Twitter. Let's see.
I will definitely be there trying to
Trying to win some shit.
win some shit.
We're digital pimps for Moxie Mary right now.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, better be.
We're pimping it out.
Usually
So that's
she's her
cool.
own
So
pimp.
yeah, that's right. It's
Hell yeah.
the
Ain't no
PIMP.
man getting on top of that.
What PIMP?
It
So
was so
he's-
good though. Oh god,
So
it
you had
was
a,
so
so you had a
good.
good time then.
And then we did end up going the next day to just to drop off our passes with a friend who gave them to us. But and it was like a day when the public is open, but not one of the busiest days because it was Friday instead of the weekend.
Yep.
And it was unbelievable. The crowds. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
They have to close down some of the they have to regulate traffic in such a way that some of the gigantic hallways are one way, so you have to go all the way around the con to get. It's
Wow.
incredible because how do you handle that many people?
Right.
There would
Yep.
be a stampede or something.
Yeah,
So
very true.
just
Yeah,
insane.
no. If you yell Dragonite in that crowd,
I did play a lot of Pokemon Go, but I did not catch Mr. Mime.
Can you
Mr.
imagine saying that with a megaphone or some shit?
there's a Dragonite over
Oh my
there.
God.
Where?
You would have someone would be going to the hospital for stampeding.
Oh my gosh. I
Yeah.
saw a YouTube video of Pokemon Go on the Santa Monica Pier, and someone did that prank where they said that there was a Dragonite,
Oh my
and
god.
there were hundreds of people on the Santa Monica Pier. I don't know if you guys have seen the Santa Monica Pier, but it's a fairly good size. But I mean, when it's full of people, there's not a lot of room. Just everyone flowing to one direction. Just
Yeah. Yeah. There were a lot of people playing Pokemon Go in Germany too. And I got this rad shirt, which is fantastic. And
What's on it for people that can't read or
it
see?
says Gamescom 16. You could get them customized, but I was so exhausted I just needed to kind of go home because I was gonna lose my legs.
I wouldn't want to customize something like that. I would want to just keep it original.
Yeah, I did love it. I'm
Yeah.
in love with the shirt. But I was thinking something and I was going to tell you guys and it was amazing and Gamescom themed. And I went away.
well, maybe it will come back right after this quick ad break.
That's right.
Oh my.
Nice transition.
All right, we'll be right back, guys, with more talk about who knows. We'll find out. Let's see. Hello and welcome back to the STDX podcast, everyone. I hope you enjoyed those lovely commercials from all of our proud sponsors. Be sure to use code STDX for discounts on those sponsor products. They're the best. We love them. And I actually just realized while watching those commercials that I have two sponsor products actually today.
Ooh.
Oh.
I have the Scuff right here, and then I also have a Control Freak that I use on my Xbox 360. So
Nice.
Nice.
There's a lot of people that use that and like cannot play without one.
So here's what I don't
Yeah.
get. So the day that I bought my Xbox One, so I'd played with Control Freaks, and then when I bought my Xbox One, I forgot to buy Control Freaks for the Xbox One because like the thumbstick's a different size, so you have to buy a new Control Freak, and I just forgot to buy one, and so I was just playing without it, and then on Xbox One I can play without it. But on 360, if I try to like take that off and play Call of Duty or something in FPS, I am terrible. I don't get how that works, but it does. I don't get why
That's
that
crazy.
is.
There's some, as I said, there's and not just like, it used to be like a really big trick shotting sniper. Like snipers always love that. I would like to say almost that they really started the market for Control Freaks. And then a lot of competitive people started getting into it.
A lot of
and
the
there's
like
some
big YouTube people like Ali A use
yeah,
them.
that's right. There's some people that cannot play without them, and it's crazy. Like there's some games that I utilize them for. Like for instance, like when I'm playing Call of Duty, I do not use them. But when I'm playing like hockey, I'll use it. When I'm playing like Street Fighter, the odd time I'll use it. But what I notice I use it the most on is RPG games.
Really? Why is that?
Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, it just like, cause like you're always moving, like you're moving constantly, right? Like, and usually you're playing an RPG game, like you can get into a good session for like anywhere from 6 to 10 hours, right?
Yeah.
Like RPG, like when you're playing an RPG, like time goes like that, right? You're playing like a story mode or a line, or you're doing quests, and like time just
all right,
flies.
it's time to sit down and play some video games. Oh, it's nighttime.
That's right.
Oh, it's
that's right.
1 in the morning.
And so I don't know, I just find like sometimes like just with the amount of movement or things that you're doing with your thumbs and the joysticks, or the thumbsticks, it's just, I don't know, it's something that I've always utilized and something that helps me out when I'm gaming. And once again, like everybody's different, right? A lot of people don't use them. But like they have like variations of like sizes and grips and domed or concave. So like it really can go with like anybody's style. And and some people they even use it because of injuries, right? They like it higher so that it doesn't adhere to their thumb or even like just like the muscle too as well. So it's something that not many people utilize it, but a lot of people do, and they swear by it.
Yeah, it really does on the Xbox 360. I cannot play without it. Like when I play, so it's not like I don't know how to describe it because I really do think it helps. But, and I really do. I would stand by that.
Like more control.
Yeah, it like, I have a tall one. I forgot the name of it, but like you just can like instead of having that much movement, I have that much movement.
It just makes it.
Yeah, it gives you that much more control over. I can make those tiny little like adjustments to when I'm shooting long range and I swear by that.
Now I want some. God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah,
funny.
it's
Like
pretty-
you
it's
say
pretty-
that you use it more in like sports games and stuff. Me, when I'm playing like an MMA game, I take it off, cause like
Yeah.
Interesting.
yeah, I
and,
don't know why.
and that's weird. That's a weird thing about it. Like it's not like a universal thing. Like for instance, like Control Freaks also has like grips that go on like your controller. Like actual like Squid Grip was kind of like the first company that came up with them, but they also have like grips that go around like the handles of your controller, and those are pretty cool. Like it's not like a universal thing like that where it doesn't matter what game you're playing, like you're always using it. It's really tailored to how you are as a gamer, like your thumb, like the size of your fingers in your hand. Like there's a lot of people that obviously have big or small hands, so they want either a larger thumbstick or a shorter one, or so there's a lot of people that have those issues because even though a controller is always the same size for the gamer, a gamer is not always the same size for the controller, right? Like for instance, like I always had a much better time with the Xbox 360 controller, and I fucking hated the Xbox One controller.
really, I like
Hate
the
it.
Xbox One controller so much better.
I
Much
hated
better.
it when it first came out. I fucking
Like,
hated it. I hated it so much. Now I love it because I'm used to it, right? But I used to be a PlayStation guy years and years and years and years and years ago. And then all my buddies were like on Xboxes. They're playing like Halo at the time in college and stuff. So I was like, oh fuck, I guess I got to go to Xbox. But once again, like, you know, everybody's hand size is different, so like controllers, you know, you can't change them up. But having the accessories that make it different is something that's pretty cool. So, well, we didn't mean to really plug Control Freak. It's just, you know, he brought it up. You know, as I said, Control Freak is one of our sponsors, and we love them to death. So once again, guys, check them out. If you guys feel like you're one of those people that just need something to improve your game or how you're playing, or maybe you have injuries, or maybe you have something that you're not comfortable with the controller, like they have like grips and they have different things that can, you know, work with your thumbsticks, no matter what game, what console, and what controller. So check them out at controlfreak.com and use our discount code S2DX. And
yeah, that
once
wasn't
again,
that wasn't like that was a like shameless plug at the same
Yeah,
time. It was also like we were just talking about this,
we were just
this
talking.
awesome company that has an awesome product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's just, once again, it's a one-off product. But like it's funny because like there's people that I know that don't just buy like one Control Freak. Like they have different, because like Control Freak has like tens of thousands of different Control Freaks.
Yeah, with different like
They can
grips
use-
on top and
yeah,
like different
and like
lanes.
it's
and
crazy.
you
And there's
can
some people
find
like there's some
something
people
you
that
want.
like Drifter. I swear to God, must have I don't know, fucking 60 pairs.
Yeah.
I would assume he has 50 or 60 pairs. And like he'll interchange them, and like you can interchange them in like a split second.
Yeah, it really
and
does
then
just kind of pop
like
off
Chaos, yeah,
Just
exactly. And then Chaos Silencer. So Chaos Silencer from TK, like he does tons of stuff about Control Freaks. Like TK is really well known with Control Freaks, and I swear to God, he must have, I don't know, 80 or 100 different ones of them. It wouldn't surprise me, but yeah. So check out Control Freak, guys. Once again, I really think that they would have like a solution to any problem that you guys would have, or improve any situation that you're looking at to improve. Alex, did you have anything to bring up here tonight?
So 2 Fridays ago, or Saturday, no, it was Saturday, was the Call of Duty, Saturday and Sunday, 2 weekends ago was Saturday and Sunday, was the Call of Duty World Championships online qualifier.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was sitting there, I was watching as much as I could.
Why you gotta bring up painful memories, Alex?
Because it happened. We gotta talk
It
about it.
hurts.
We gotta talk
The
about
wound
it.
is
To
the
start
wound
out,
is still healing.
I'm incredibly proud to say that I'm in Sagittarius X after watching and keeping up with their performance in the online qualifier. I'm really proud of those guys, and I'm sure that Charles is too, even though it ended disappointing and when we wish that we had qualified.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
tough. We were so at we picked them up after Anaheim. At Anaheim, they got 16th. Or no, wait, excuse me. They got 20th, I believe, at Anaheim. And then we had and then one of the players that we picked up after we picked up the team was a multiple top 16 player in Human Jesus. So he had placed top 16 twice in a row this year. So we had acquired the team right after Anaheim, put it together obviously before Orlando, and the Orlando team got 13th to 16th at Orlando. And then ultimately we went through everything with the online qualifiers for champs. And and then what happened here is, so we won our first game, and then we essentially 3-0'd Elevate.
Yeah, I was like, so here's what
we-
happened. I was sitting at dinner with my family and like close family friends because
Yeah.
my sister and a family friend were both going off to college soon. So we got together and I was sitting there. It wasn't streamed. I was sitting there refreshing Twitter. Just like I saw the like
Yeah.
so we were up 2-0. I was like, "Oh shit." I was sitting next to Larry, so he was like, "What's going on? What's going on?" I was like, "Oh shit, come on," because this is Elevate. These people place top 3, top 2. Just they're a good they're a really good team. And I was so excited, and then I saw his power went out or something.
Yeah, so we were up 2-0 in the map count in the best of 5. So we're up 2-0, and we're winning in the second half of Uplink. So there's 2 halves in Uplink, and we were winning in the second half of Uplink. I believe it was 6-2 at that point, with less than 2 minutes left to go in the half to ultimately win. And there was just to set and this isn't bullshit, because a lot of people create bullshit when something happens. So we were winning, and obviously we're going to 3-0 Elevate, and Ohio all of Ohio, and even like our sponsor Jerky XP is in Ohio. There was major thunderstorms and electrical storms that were going on for the majority of Ohio, and all the eastern seaboard of U.S. and Canada. So anywhere from like Florida all the way fucking up to Canada, up to Ontario and even Nova Scotia and Quebec and a little bit like that, we're all under like severe thunderstorms and warnings. My own city had multiple tornado warnings. So like I'm saying like, oh my God, I can't believe like his power went out, and then my TV gets that like fucking emergency and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And so now I'm tweeting out like I'm in a fucking tornado. So I'm like vining shit that's going on. I'm literally like, you know how like on a normal day like clouds, move just like, we're clouds. We're having a good time. We're just chilling clouds going on. And I walk out my front door and I literally see clouds doing this. Like moving up into like,
Oh
and
my
I'm
God.
like, what the, like clouds don't move up, they move over. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So like so now, and then like they're advising us to get into our basements and shit. And that was probably for about an hour and 20 minutes. So he gets his power back on. Obviously they go on to beat Elevate, three games, 3-1. I think it was 3-1.
3-2. Because I remember
was it 3-2?
Yeah, went to game 5. I was in there
that's right.
refreshing every round.
That's right. Yeah. So once again, we could have 3-0'd them. I feel very confident that we would have 3-0'd them, but it was like one of those things. Like I can't believe Mother Nature's fucking with us right now. Like against like one of the best teams in Call of Duty. So we won that, and then we lost our next game to Panda. Panda beat us at fucking Anaheim, or excuse me, they beat us at Orlando, and they beat us at qualifiers. So good on them for kicking our ass twice, which really pisses me off. But in like the right way, because I love those guys, and I know those guys.
Yeah, nice guys.
Yeah, great guys. Like we even did media for them at Orlando. So like whether they're a client of ours or not, like they're good guys, and I have appreciation for them. And I'm cheering for them going into the champs. But so we lost to them. So we went to the Sunday where we had 2 opportunities. We only had to win 1 fucking game. So we lost our 2 games, and it went down to the last map, last game. Whoever won the Search and Destroy was going to champs. And we were playing Most Wanted, which we know like the back of our hands. They know us like the back of their hands. And our team was just full of anger, and they're pissed off and frustrated, and they completely got 6-0'd in the last map off a team that they've beaten several times, and they know them extremely well, and we got our fucking ass handed to us. And it was really, honestly, it came down to attitude. I've obviously, because I'm the org owner, the guys were always texting me, letting me know how things are going throughout the day. And, some of the players were obviously very frustrated, and there was, animosity going on between 2 of the players on the team. And they really let their own attitudes dictate how they played that day. And it's unfortunate. And that should be a lesson to everybody that, obviously if you have a negative mindset, you're not fucking doing shit. Because, half the team was in a negative mind frame, and it affected the other 2 people, and it affected everybody's gameplay on Sunday, and they lost their opportunity of playing in the $2.7 million tournament. And it's really unfortunate because they're good enough to be in there, but they ended up being their own worst enemy. And so it's a little frustrating. Right now, all 4 players are still under our brand. There will be changes come before the next Orlando event with UMG coming in October. So there will be changes. I don't know what they are going to be yet, but I know that some of the players have mentioned that they are wanting to make changes on the team. So we're going to be making changes on the team one way or another.
And then are we going to be competing at UMG Orlando?
Yep, we'll be there.
Cool.
Yep. And we'll finish out the year strong and do our best and go from there. So that's pretty much our COD champs. Is really disappointing. We should have been one of the top 32 teams, and here it is that we're not. So that's it's unfortunate to be so close and to not get to your goal. So now we gotta go and see what next year is and go from there. So that's our goal for next year, is to make champs and obviously play well and have a good opportunity of making some money.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah. So it's unfortunate because, as I said, it was really the team itself that prevented themselves from winning.
Yeah, they beat
And that's-
themselves.
Yeah, and that's and they knew it. They know it. They would admit to that as well. It's a sad thing when you have to say that, but it's the truth, and they know it, and it's unfortunate. So say la vie. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's like the major news. We're going to be just kind of, because I don't think we're going to do a podcast all the way to 10 o'clock tonight, but just some other updates. We've got several sponsors that are coming on board here that we actually have to wait until September to announce.
I've been waiting. I really have. I've been so
I know.
excited for this.
There's so many people that are like, when are these announcements coming? So we've already got a couple things done. A couple more just being finalized. So we're just waiting right now for the opportunity to announce. So we're gonna announce those come at the beginning of September. So that's happening. We also have a new apparel company that's working with us moving forward. So we have like a brand new design that's coming out that's even different than what we were debuting at Orlando. So we have a brand new apparel sponsor coming out, which is going to be very, very nice.
Cool.
Yes.
Is there going to be pink again for
we're gonna have
awareness? in
yeah,
October?
we're gonna have multiple different things. And we're gonna have like a new apparel store with them as well, and like multiple shirts and designs that are coming out with it as well. So we've got like a full setup coming out. So that's gonna be sexy. That's gonna be looking nice. And then, as I said, we're gonna be announcing some pretty big things here coming in September. So it's very exciting for us. It's something that we've been working on for almost a couple months now. So a lot of puzzle pieces that are going, that make like a big picture instead of like just saying, hey, we're working with one sponsor. It's more like multiple groups working together for like one common thing, which is really cool. So that's something that we've been working on for a long time, and we're finalizing the piece. I think September 1st. If I check my calendar here, I've got my last meeting with them.
Everyone's looking forward to it.
September 2nd is when I'm meeting them. So it's a couple big weeks coming up here, and a lot to go on. So that's pretty much it on my end. I don't really have anything else to share. That's what I got.
Yeah,
That's all I got.
The COD Champs online qualifier was really a emotional roller coaster for me. I was so excited.
That's right.
That's what,
dude, like,
honestly, that's why I've been playing Call of Duty the last 2 weeks, because that just got me so hyped up and excited, and I can't wait I'm gonna watch Orlando and try to watch. Hopefully, some of our games are streamed, and so that I can watch it from home. And I'm very excited for STDX going forward in competitive Call of Duty.
Yeah, we're getting closer. We're getting so close.
Ever since I've joined, we've just been getting like closer and closer every time. Like,
I know. Yeah, we used to be like a 32 org, and then we went to like a 24 org. We went to like a 20. Now we're at like a 13 to 16. It's just like we're so fucking close. And we'll get there. So
Yeah.
this is something that we've been doing for 3 years, and we're heading into our 4th year of Call of Duty, and here we are. So
speaking of, has anyone seen any Infinite Warfare news? Does that look like it's gonna be any good?
They put out the zombie thing, which has like David Hasselhoff.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna
Wow.
be huge in Germany, Mary.
Yeah.
I don't know if like Moxie just had like an orgasm there or what.
I know.
Or
the German orgasm.
The Hoff. But yeah, he's doing something with like zombies and shit, and they're doing like old like Vice City kind of zombies thing. I think I heard.
Yeah, I saw that trailer and it looks pretty good. But like, what about Call of Duty usually has like a big multiplayer reveal.
Yeah.
Like where they have like an event where they invite out like players, YouTubers, and or competitive players.
Yeah, I don't know when that's gonna be or what's going on. I don't know if that's like September, October. I don't know.
That's usually like August, because I remember like my friend Noah and I, we usually.
Yes, we know that's your only friend, dude. You don't have to say it's not your. Just say no. We know it's your only.
It's just
friend.
unnatural to me. This has been going on
We
for like
know.
we're going on a year of the podcast, and I'm still just saying my friend Noah.
Yeah, we know, bro. We got it.
You know who Noah
got it.
is.
Yeah, we know. We know
True.
Noah. I almost think I know Noah better than you. It's crazy. It's insane.
we
funny.
should get Noah on the podcast one day.
We gotta get Noah on one day,
we gotta buy him a webcam and just hook him up
or just make fun of him all night.
yeah.
Or he could come over to your house or some shit.
Yeah, we should do that one day because that'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be good.
But
Well-
yeah, I've been playing a bunch of see, he doesn't have an Xbox One anymore because he sold it. So we've been
Right.
playing just Black Ops 2. We've
Right.
been just
Yeah.
grinding. We played like zombies for like 4 hours last night on one run. We were just like, we got to the point where we were like, this isn't fun anymore.
Yeah.
This just kind of
It
sucks.
happens.
it
It's
happened.
usually what happens with Call of Duty.
yeah.
So it's just not fun. Well, you played so long that it's just not
Yeah,
fun
like
anymore.
when you're on like your 4th hour of zombies and you're just going through the motions now. Like you're not trying. You already have all your perks. You already have all your weapons. You're just kind of messing around and just going through. I was sitting there watching like Netflix while we were doing it. Just like by the end of it, it just wasn't fun. But I think we're gonna get on and play some more after this. Charles, do you have an Xbox 360?
Nope. Well, I
Oh,
do.
man.
It's just not. I don't have it hooked up to a station or anything.
All right, you gotta hook it up. Let's go. We gotta play sometime. Some Black
Yeah, we'll
Ops
figure
2.
it out. I'm playing. Excuse me. I'm playing the original Black Ops on
Xbox
on
One.
Xbox One. Xbox One, yeah.
You gotta give me an invite. You gotta let me know.
Well, you know where to hit me up, bro.
What?
It's on you. It's
See,
on you.
I have issues with asking people because usually they just say no, like no, I'm good, no. So I just let people ask me.
I
don't
can't.
ask
I
people
can't say
anymore.
no to you, Alex.
You can't say no to me. I knew that.
I can't say
though.
no to you. No. It's like Moxie. I can't say no.
Yeah.
True. I got skills.
Well, guys, should we wrap it up?
Yeah, I think let's
Let's
wrap
do
it up
it.
there. It's
Yeah.
good.
I'm
Let's-
gonna go
let's
play
do-
Pokemon
do-
Go at the
yeah, there you go.
university tonight.
All right.
So
Well,
I'm
have a
getting
good one.
Yeah.
Good luck.
All right.
Yeah,
All
that'll
right.
be fun. Well, guys, appreciate everybody coming out to our SDX podcast here. We hope to return next week as well. So we'll give you an update as soon as we know a little bit more about our schedules. But hope everybody's having a good summer. And I know down in the States, some people are just going back to school, I believe, or just went back to school. So hopefully everything's going well. But stay connected to us. Once again, hit that follow button on our Twitch channel right now. Also, if you want to apply or check us out, once go to settodestroyx.com. It has all of our YouTube, Facebook, galleries, our application page. Everything's right there for you. So check us out at settodestroyx.com. We appreciate you coming out to the podcast. Want to do more giveaways here, guys. So make sure to stay connected and bring your friends out to the podcast. Huge shout out to our sponsors: G Fuel, Logitech, Arazi, Jerky XP, Control Freak, World Gaming, Scuff Gaming, and G2A. Use discount code STDX. And once again, guys, we appreciate all the support and love, and look forward to talking again.
Bye, guys.
thank you. Bye
Thanks, guys.
guys. Yeah.